Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Helmi Firdaus bin Yazid. Okay, now I will explain about the introduction of this project. For the background of project, this study was implemented in Microsoft Project software. Microsoft Project is a contemporary project management tools that lets users view and manage all of current project in one location. It also comes with a full range of features such as resource management, financial management, time management, expenditure monitoring, project management, and portfolio management. So, the objective of this project is to define the physical and financial S-curve in Microsoft Project. And the second one is to analyze the total cost and the duration based on the software. Okay, now the study area. This project is an apartment construction project located at Lot 2, Kilometer 23, Jalan Keluang, Parit Haji Rais, Parit Raja Batu Pahat, Johor. The total area of this project is around 625 meters square. It also means its dimension are 25 meter times 25 meter. The project has spent 198 days starting on 1st June 2021 and ending on 31st of January 2022. Okay, this project has reached a cost of 1 million ringgit Malaysia. Based on the allocation, the project implement must be worth more than 800,000. As information, this project is 4 level of work breakdown structure.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Anis Ifran Malik and I will present about the literature review. Okay. So, Microsoft Project is a project management program designed to help project managers manage their projects. Microsoft Project allows you to organize projects, assign tasks, manage resources, create reports, and more, depending on your plan. When it first came out, it included a full suite of services and quickly dominated the project management software market. Although Microsoft Project is part of the wider Microsoft Office suite, it is not included with other Office applications such as Word, Excel, or Outlook. The application was introduced by Alan M. Boyd, Microsoft Manager of Product Development, as an internal tool to help manage the massive number of software projects that were under development at any given time within the firm. Boyd drafted the specifications and hired a Seattle-based firm to build the prototype. There are numerous features that project managers and their teams require in order to better manage their works, and Microsoft Project includes many of them. The features is grid view, board view, timeline view, communication and collaborations, co-authoring, reporting, roadmap, timesheets, and resource management. Other than that, Microsoft Project 2 has its own pros and cons to the user. Next is methodologies. The applications generates critical role schedules and third-party add-ons for critical change and event change methodologies are also available. Change can be displayed on a Gantt chart and schedules can be resource level. Microsoft Project may also distinguish between different types of user. These various user groups may have varying amounts of access to projects, views, and other data. Calendars, views, tables, filters, and fields, for example, are kept in an enterprise global that is shared by all users. So, for the process of development work programs, there are 4 steps, which is identify activities, estimate activity durations, develop activity sequence, and the last step is work program. So, Next is we are developing work background structures. The best method to do this is to create a work breakdown structures at all levels of project works. A WBS establishes relationships between deliverables and their many components. It serves as the basis for planning and specifying the entirety of the task to be completed. Defining the interconnection between project goals, deliverables, and scope is part of developing the work breakdown structures. Typically, this procedure entails breaking down a projected completion into smaller, more manageable, and measurable components. In developing the WBS, we need to consider 4 things, which is activities that require time, activities that require cost, activities that need to arrange, and activities that need to monitor. In these projects, we prepare 60 activities and divide into 4 levels in the work breakdown structures.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hafiz bin Muhammad Hanifah. So I'm going to talk about analysis result. As you can see, for the financial S-curve, at Q2 and Q3, the cost spent was almost RM 150 respectively. And for the Q4, the cost spent was almost RM 250. And at Q1, the cost spent was almost RM 500,000. Next, for the physical and financial S-curve. At first, we can see that the cost is much more higher than the work done. Later, when the project is almost 20% done, we can see the difference in cost and work done, which is the cost usage is much more lower and the work done is getting much more higher. This process continued until almost 60% of the work completion. So from 60% of work completion, the total cost that need to be used is getting higher and higher until almost 80 to 90% of the project completion. So when it reached 80 to 90% of work completion, the cost and the work done is almost the same, and it is tally when it come to 100% of work completion, and the cost is like estimated, which is RM 1 million. Fortunately, there was no overspend and the cost budget was sufficient.
Okay. In conclusion, the project has achieved each of the stated objective based on the information in the instruction. The time period to be implemented in is for 6 months, which is 180 days. This apartment project has spent a period of 198 days, more than expected. The duration of this project exceeds 10% only. From the context of total cost, an increase of 25% has been achieved, equivalent to a value of 1 million ringgit Malaysia. And then based on the financial S-curve, quarter 2 in 2021 get 142,099 ringgit and 22 cent. For the quarter 3 in 2021, we get 152,725 ringgit and 29 cent. At quarter 4 2021, we get 242,520 ringgit 79 cent, and the last one is quarter 1 on 2022. We get 462,654 ringgit and 72 cent. Okay, I think that's all from me. Thank you.